backlash against a Baptist pastor from Hasbrouck Heights, New Jersey, who was caught on video explaining how he punched a child to teach him a religious lesson.
He was just trying to push my buttons, and he was just, kind of not taking the Lord serious. And I walked over to him, and I went, bam! I punched him in the chest as hard as I crumpled the kid. I just crumpled him. And I leaned over and I said, Ben, when are you going to stop playing games with God? I led that man.
Pastor Eric Damon's from the Bible Baptist Church up in Hasbrouck Heights, and he told a newspaper that this story that he tells here was taken out of context. He says he doesn't endorse child abuse or the punching of children, and that the viral clip does not show the whole sermon where he says what he did was wrong, but it's going viral.
New Jersey pastor brags about punching young boy in the chest for God. Baptist pastor Eric Damon has apologized after a video of one of his more controversial sermons surfaced online.
And I walked over to him and I went, bam! I punched him in the chest as hard as I crumpled the kid. I just crumpled him.
That's Pastor Eric talking about a young boy named Ben. Pastor Eric told the story during a taped sermon at church.
He was a nice kid, but he was one of those kids that was always he's a real smart aleck. He was just trying to push my buttons, and he was just, kind of not taking the Lord serious.
So, as Pastor Eric's story goes, he socked Ben right in the chest in order to save his soul.
I leaned over and I said, Ben, when are you going to stop playing games with God? I led that man to the Lord right there. There's times that might be needed.
The internet has lashed out against Pastor Eric for seeming proud of his actions. But in a statement given to Tomo News, Eric Damon claims it's an old video, and he says, "My actions were not reflective of Christ and the teachings of the Bible. I was wrong, there are no excuses to be made. I was forgiven by Ben many years ago and can only ask the same from my church community."